Previously, 2 months ago. And just like that, the Eagles had screwed us over. Now we're in the present, 2021. And well, at this point of the vid, you either think I'm biased or I'm salty like the rest of the Giants fans these sheep have been spamming win more games towards out of our pain. It's all about perspective. I don't blame you. I mean, I don't expect any sympathy from you outsiders that are not Giants fans. But for us Giants fans, it's personal. It's a team like the Eagles. It's a team like the Eagles that have continuously poured salt in our wound, that has continuously beaten us our asses for the whole decade. And this isn't the first time the Eagles have been an architect towards our pain. It's been going on for a near decade. It has to end. And I believe Judge is the guy to do it. Despite every heartbreaking loss to the Eagles, despite every losing season that's come towards us, I still have hope. I'm still here. Normally at this point anyone would have been a bandwagon. Normally any fan at this point would have been very pessimistic about the team moving forward. Normally every fan would have went on to something else and wouldn't give a shit about this team anymore. But I'm still here. I'm still here. From what I heard from Joe Judge, it made me refocus on why I love this team. It made me refocus on why I'm still a fan.
We had 16 opportunities this year. That's it. It's our responsibility to take care of our opportunities and perform better and execute the situations when they're on our plate. We don't ever want to leave our fate in the hands of anybody else. So we're not going to make excuses in the organization, not now, not ever. We had our opportunities. We need to learn from the lessons we have from this year and carry them forward. That's the experience you truly gain. But that's really the most important thing right there. I mean, our opportunities. Look, that being said, obviously players have asked me throughout the day, and I just can't express that. I think one thing to keep in mind with this season is we had a lot of people opt in to this season, okay? We had a lot of people opt in, all right? Coaches, players, that includes family members as well, all right? So to look at a group of grown men who I asked to give me effort on a day in, day out basis and to empty the tank, and then I can look them in the eye and assure them that I'm always going to do everything I can to put them at a competitive advantage and play them in a position of strength. To me, you don't ever want to disrespect those players and their effort and disrespect the game. The sacrifices that they made to come into work every day and test before coming in, to sit in meetings spaced out, to wear masks, to have shields over those masks, to go through extensive protocols, to travel in unconventional ways, to get text messages at 6:30 in the morning telling them practice was going to be canceled. We have to do a virtual day. Okay, to tell them, please don't have your family over for Thanksgiving. Please avoid Christmas gatherings. We know it's your wife's birthday. Let's make sure we put that one off to the off season. There's a number of sacrifices been made by all the players and coaches in this league. To disrespect the effort that everyone put forward to make this season a success for the National Football League, to disrespect the game by going out there and not competing for 60 minutes and doing everything you can to help those players win. We will never do that as long as I'm the head coach of the New York Giants.
Well, us Giants fans knowing the media, the casuals and cheap didn't take it this way, unfortunately. Regardless of what they think, we're still here. We know the truth, whether they want to see it or not. But for us, we have nothing to lose. We're already jokes. We have had the worst record in the last 5 to 6 years so far. And that's even including when the Browns went 0-16, and they have a better record than us. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the losing. But it's easier said than done. I get that. But like I said before, we are sick of losing. I am sick of having to go through every year with us blowing multiple lead possession games, with us having 6-10 records, 4-win records, 5-win records, anything below 6 wins for the last couple of years, besides that 1-11-15 season where they wanted to go on a boat trip and ruin whatever any last opportunity Eli had to make it back to the Super Bowl for a third time. And ever since that boat trip, we have felt nothing but pain. All pain. Spitting wet out the ass kind of shit. Any synonymous word you want to put pain with, that's what described the Giants for the last couple of years, and we're sick of it. The way I look at it, we're already jokes. Like I said before, we are jokes. But we are not incompetent. I know we can win soon. We may be losing right now. We're not in the position we want to be right now. And we're maybe even a long shot to where we want to be right now. And I am fully well aware of the question marks we have going into this season. Whether at O-line, whether at Daniel Jones mostly. As for Daniel Jones, I love you, my guy, but you gotta start winning, man. It's been a long, tedious battle for me to keep defending you over and over. But it's worth it in the end. I believe in you. And with whatever you and Joe Judge you want to build for this team moving forward, it is a hill I am willing to die for, and many fans should die for as well. Because for once we have direction, it is something worth to get back what we once were. It is something worth to become the New York Football Giants again, that we have long over haven't lived up to our reputations for that long. Because it could be a lot worse.
We don't want the first win. Why don't you understand that? This announcer is praising this team like they're the best team ever. Like they just won the Super Bowl. Yay! Oh, wow, they're not 0-16. They're 1-15. Whoa!
But from where I stand, the way I see it, in life, there are obstacles in the path. But when in reality, the obstacles are the path. And after the free agency we had, and this past draft that we had this offseason, there should not be a single doubter, there should not be a single pessimistic that isn't willing to die with Joe Judge and his team to get us back to who we once were, and take back the East title we should have won! To any media pundit or any team we play this season or any doubter who thinks we ain't it, I got a message for you. Come pry it off our dead cold hands if you think we don't deserve it after all we've been through.